I'm going to withdraw $10 million.
I did such a great job today. I should enjoy a nice glass of wine. What the heck?
Trouble Busters!
I'm going to work hard today. My name is Melanie. I'm a small business owner. I'm at the bank to withdraw some funds for the company, but... Well, this is strange. It's been an hour since I got my ticket. Excuse me, it looks like I got skipped, but am I going to be called soon?
Why don't you just grab another ticket then? Can't you just think on your own?
Okay. I got skipped again. And again.
I'm sorry, but we're closing up right now. What is it?
I'm going to withdraw $10 million.
Huh? What? 10 million? Are you being serious?
Of course I am. I can't possibly continue conducting business with a bank that makes me wait for 3 hours. I'm going to withdraw all funds I have with you.
There's no way you would have $10 million in your account. Do it if that's something you can do.
I said I'm being serious.
Is that your bank card? I guess you have your registered seal, too.
Of course I do.
I'll go ahead and withdraw the funds for you.
Oh, that's...
There might be a possibility that she really has 10 million, but... look at that. She only has $500 in her account. Whew, she almost scared me right there. Here's your bank card and the registered seal.
So, you didn't withdraw my funds for me, did you? I planned on withdrawing some funds from this account.
Oh, I'm sorry, you only had $500 in your account, so I decided that it wasn't even worth withdrawing at all.
Only $500?
I guess I was right after all.
What do you mean by that?
An elite banker like me can tell how much a client has in their account just by looking at them. I didn't feel the aura that wealthy people typically have, so I decided not to prioritize you.
Oh my goodness, I knew you were purposefully making me wait for 3 hours.
I wish I was as clueless as you were. Moving forward, make sure you read the room and leave the bank on your own.
Ugh.
We're closed now, so I'm going to ask you to leave.
Looks like it's better if I just leave for today. I hope you don't think this is the end of this.
If there's anything else you'd like to tell me, please go ahead and grab a ticket and wait until your turn. I just can't guarantee that you'll ever be called.
Not only did he make me wait this entire time, but he wouldn't even apologize about it. It's not something I should tolerate. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters!
I did such a great job today. I should enjoy a nice glass of wine. What the heck? Why do I have so many missed calls from my manager? Hello? This is Corey. Do you even realize what you've done? What is this about? It sounds like you have no idea what you've done. Didn't Ms. Melanie visit our bank today? Melanie? She's the lady with green hair. Oh, yes, she was. I kindly had her leave our bank. But was there a problem? Not just a problem. Ms. Melanie reached out to me to complain about the matter. Huh? Do you know her by chance? Ms. Melanie is a VIP client for Trubus Bank. A VIP client? Is this a joke? I'll talk to you tomorrow to get some details when we're at work. Is Ms. Melanie really our VIP client? It's true. Ms. Melanie owns a chain of massage facilities. She's been quite successful. But she only had $500 in her account. That was for the new account she established for one of the new businesses that she started. Ms. Melanie's company account has $10 million, and she's asking to withdraw all funds from us. Do you know why? Is it because of me? That's right. She's telling me that it was because of the way you handled her inquiry.
It was unbelievable.
Do you realize what could happen to our bank if she decides to withdraw $10 million from it? Yes, of course. Depending on the severity of the matter, you're gonna face some consequences. Okay. This is bad. I could potentially lose my job if I don't do anything about this. Ms. Melanie, thank you very much for visiting our bank once again.
Mr. Julian, I was looking forward to a long-term relationship with your bank, but I am truly disappointed with what happened.
Is this the guy who was being extremely rude to you yesterday?
Yes, it was him. He was smirking as he looked down on me yesterday, but he seems to be behaving differently.
Will you listen to my side of this story? Your side? What is it? Ms. Melanie plans on withdrawing her $10 million because of the way I handled her inquiry. Is this right?
Yes, that's exactly right.
But I thought there may have been a misunderstanding regarding that matter. Will you allow me to explain? What do you think, Ms. Melanie?
That's fine. Let's see what he says.
You said that you waited for about 3 hours, correct?
That's right. You took my precious time without any remorse.
Did you grab the ticket?
Of course I did.
In that case, there is a possibility that you may have not realized that we called you when it was your turn.
What? That's not possible. I've been waiting with my ears open.
Oh, I'm not trying to accuse you of anything, but I'm just saying that there have been some of our clients who ended up in the same situation. For example, some of our clients have their earphones on, and some others happened to be in the restroom while they were being called. These are all possible, right? I guess there have been some clients who became upset because of that. I'm sure that's what happened this time around, too. Although I understand that we should have been more diligent to check in with you, I'm truly sorry about this matter.
Hold on, you can't just base things on your assumption. I haven't gone to the restroom a single time, and I didn't have my earphones on. I made sure I was staring at the teller's window so I didn't miss my turn.
Is that true? Corey, your assumptions are completely wrong. But then, is it so realistic that she would never get called?
Yes, it is. That's exactly what happened to me yesterday. You purposefully skipped my turn.
Purposely? Mr. Julian, please calm down. Who do you think caused all this problem?
Excuse me.
Can't you see we're a little busy right now?
No, there's something I wanted to say about what happened yesterday.
What is it?
Mr. Jeffrey came in when Miss Melanie was leaving yesterday.
Mr. Jeffrey is one of our VIP clients, too.
Yes, he said he urgently needed to withdraw some funds, and he walked in. And Corey seemed to be happy to assist his inquiry despite the fact that we were already closed.
What? Why would he do that?
You were so quick to kick me out of the bank, but you were assisting other clients outside of business hours?
She didn't have to tell them that. That's not true. I happened to listen to what was going on, and he seemed like he desperately needed assistance, so that's why I decided to help him.
Are you saying that I didn't desperately need assistance?
I'm so sorry, but Mr. Jeffrey said that he really needed to make a withdrawal, so I decided to assist. I had no malicious intentions. Even then, you should be handling all clients fairly and equally. Of course, I'll be careful next time. Besides, we should be talking about the reason why Ms. Melanie couldn't withdraw her funds during our business hours, right?
That was because you did it on purpose.
That's not true. I remember what happened now. I know what caused this problem. And what was it? For some reason, our bank was very busy yesterday. There were a lot of clients making time-consuming inquiries about opening up new accounts and applying for finances, too. Are you trying to give an excuse saying that Ms. Melanie was accidentally skipped because you were busy? That's not gonna be a valid excuse. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. What are you trying to say, then? Ms. Melanie is saying that I purposely made her wait for a long time, but it's the true wait time.
Are you saying that it's normal to wait for 3 hours at your bank?
It just so happened that we had to ask you to wait for 3 hours yesterday. Like I said, I had no malicious intentions. However, it's true that I had to make you wait such a long time. We'll definitely look into our operations to make sure we can alleviate our wait times.
Stop right there. Can you stop trying to conclude this conversation without even listening to what I have to say?
I mean, do you have anything else for me?
Of course I do. Why are you trying to conclude this conversation by pretending as if your branch was busy yesterday? You didn't seem to be too busy yesterday, and there were open windows too. There's no way I should have waited 3 hours.
Of course, to our customers' eyes, it may have looked like that, but all of us tellers have been super busy behind the window. We just make sure that we don't end up acting busy in front of our clients.
Ugh, you always have things to say about everything I say.
Damn it, if only I was working yesterday, I would have known the truth.
Anyways, I don't trust this bank to keep my 10 million funds any longer. I'm withdrawing all funds.
I see, that's a shame. Are you sure you're gonna let this go? You could end up facing some consequences because of this incident. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Huh? I can't argue the fact that I'm being involved in this trouble because it was partially my fault too.
Hold on. What exactly do you mean by being involved?
I'm sure you have a lot of things going on in your head, Ms. Melanie.
What are you even talking about? Why do you make yourself sound as if I'm doing it out of intention?
Let me tell you, out of honesty then. Okay, go ahead. I'm afraid to say that Ms. Melanie planned on withdrawing $10 million from her account to begin with.
What?
As you mentioned earlier, $10 million is a large amount. We can't easily agree to letting her withdraw that amount. Of course not. So Melanie came up with a scheme to make this our fault. That way she would have a valid reason to withdraw all her funds. She wouldn't end up having to have to deal with us trying to figure out ways to have her keep her funds with us. So that's why she's doing this. Ms. Melanie, is this true?
It's completely false. It's fiction.
In that case, why were you trying to withdraw your funds at the window? You only had $500 in the account that the bank card belonged to.
I was there to just withdraw $500. There's nothing strange about that.
No, something is strange.
What are you talking about?
You could have pulled out that amount at the ATM, but you chose to be assisted at the teller's window, knowing that it would be more time-consuming. That's true. Ms. Melanie, would you mind if I ask you to explain this to us? She's not going to have any explanation. I'm sure she just happened to go to the window without much valid reason. If she's going to withdraw $10 million regardless, I'd rather be a poor banker who ended up getting involved in this trouble. I don't care if we lose a VIP client as long as I get to keep this job without jeopardizing how I'm evaluated.
Let me tell you the reason then.
Thank you so much.
This is why.
Is that the ATM card?
That's right. Seems like my ATM card was demagnetized.
So what?
That's why I couldn't use the ATM, so I figured I could withdraw my funds and have my card reissued at the same time.
Yikes! I see. Was that why you needed assistance at the window?
That's right. It wasn't because I wanted to falsely accuse the teller of anything.
This means that Ms. Melanie's complaint is valid. Maybe she demagnetized her bank card just to trick me into this situation. Sir, it's all ready for you. Okay, thank you. What is it? I wanted to check out the surveillance footage from yesterday. What? Surveillance footage?
If we take a look at this, we would be able to tell whether your testimony is legitimate or not.
Hold on. That's an invasion of privacy. What are you talking about? I'm only going to be looking at whether you've been handling your duty or not.
Aha! I can clearly see my ticket number.
40, 41, 42, 44? What's going on?
My ticket number was 43 and it got skipped.
Oh, I'm sure the machine was glitching. Hold on. This machine can be controlled by the teller. Oh, you're manually controlling the machine. Oh, maybe I accidentally pressed the wrong button. You're kidding me. I can tell that you're confirming the number as you're pressing the button. There's no way this was an accident. damn it! I didn't think you'd end up finding out. Finding out? So, you were lying to us after all. Yikes! I didn't mean to say that.
So this is truly what happened. You're not going to give any more excuses.
Why did you do this? You better explain. Well, I'm an elite banker. What's wrong with prioritizing other clients who had more funds in their accounts?
Oh my.
I've been taught by my boss to make sure I prioritize rich customers for the sake of our bank.
That's not tolerable.
I've never instructed you to do so. Oh, is that so? I feel like you were the one who told me to do this. I would never say anything like that. I've always taught you and your colleagues to make sure we treat all clients fairly and equally.
That's right. Mr. Julian isn't someone who would say anything like that. He has always been supportive with me, even before I was ever successful with my business. Mr. Julian would never tell his team to prioritize rich people only.
Oh, is that so? But you know, people change. I just did as my boss told me to, so you can't blame me for this. This is how a bank works.
You're not remorseful at all.
Besides, this was your fault too.
Me? How so?
You had $10 million in your account, but you weren't acting as if you were wealthy at all. If you thought you got skipped, you should have said something about it too. But you just decided to take my word for it. You're so deceiving.
I don't even know what you're scolding me for.
Ms. Melanie, we deeply apologize for this incident once again.
No, Mr. Julian, this wasn't your fault. Although whether I'd keep my funds here or not will still be a different story. The funds I have here is something that I was able to accomplish with my company, and I need to be able to trust the bank that I am leaving my funds with.
I understand.
Your bank prioritized wealthy clients over those who aren't. I can't possibly trust a bank that operates with such terrible practices. I'm sorry, but I'm going to withdraw all my $10 million from you.
Understood. Thank you very much for your business all along.
It's truly disappointing that this must happen.
You're exaggerating. Corey, you remember what happened last night, right? What is this about? I told you that you're gonna be facing some consequences if our bank ends up losing $10 million. What? Were you even listening to me? I told you that I was just working by orders instead of under my own discretion. Why do I have to be responsible for anything? No, your actions were under your own discretion. You can't blame the bank for what you've done.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
About this client, I tried to help her multiple times.
What? Is that true?
Yes, but this was the memo that Corey handed over to me.
Corey, do you have anything to say about this? This is your handwriting. How dare you?
I'm sorry. It sounded like our branch is going to have a bad reputation, so I thought I should tell the truth. This looks like your behavior was under your discretion. Other bankers seem to be willing to assist me.
Ugh. Stop making any more excuses. I'm gonna be reporting this to our upper management. You'll be facing your consequences, so you better be ready. Hold on! Please, just give me another chance! What chance? I'll admit that this was completely my fault. I'll admit it, and I'll make sure this doesn't ever happen again. So please, can we just look the other way? I can't possibly lose this job. What are you even talking about? Huh? You've been acting quite rudely to other customers, too. Are you telling me that this was your first time?
I know he does this regularly.
You weren't able to improve after all the coaching sessions I provided. I can't possibly keep cleaning up after your mess. Oh, hold on. Mr. Julian, please forgive me. Please give me another chance.
Corey was transferred to a different branch after causing huge damage to the company. However, he couldn't fix his old habits. He ended up being in trouble again at the new branch and ultimately left the job. He currently works a part-time job to support himself. As for me, I moved my funds to a new bank, and I've been working as hard as I can so I can continue to grow my new company. I've been grateful and motivated to work with great people. Troublebusters!